Hello everyone, and welcome to the third and our final new opponent in the Mancini the Amazing Sync Test Draft format. Test thing? Yep, brain's good. So this time I'm playing against Ryanogiggs, a long-time friend of the channel, unlike that stinky new hang on Keith. This is the matchup. This team of mine is, it certainly has 5 Pokemon. And then I ran out of points really quickly because I paid a lot for Chien-Pao. And then I was like I wanted to do Chien-Pao Chi-Yu because I thought it would be fun. And then just getting 2 of like really strong mixed attackers there. And then I think I just picked Glamora for a fairy resist. And then I picked Ambipom because it was cheap for a decent fake out. I think I maybe have underrated it in my tiering. Spidops is here because I think it was an actual Pokemon at one point, or it might have been 2, but I think it was 1. Duot is like Icy Wind. I believe Rufflet had Tailwind. Rowlet had Tailwind. I don't remember if that's actually true. Meowth was for a slow fake out. Do I know why I wanted a slow fake out? No. And Litwick has Trick Room. So that's why I drafted the Pokemon that I did here. Yeah, Shifu, Talonflame, Psyspam. Obviously, the Dark matchup is good for Psyspam here. Talonflame is not amazing into my fairly offensive, but not consistently fast team. We're going to be having to put a lot of pressure into whatever Pokemon Talonflame is next to. I wonder if we'll be seeing something like Prankster Psyspam, though again, the Psy is maybe a bit awkward. There's Hawlucha, who is incredibly fast and obviously threatens these 3 Pokemon incredibly well. I think it has access to Stone Edge, right? Not Ice Punch. I know it gets Fire Punch, but yeah, no Ice Punch. Thunder Punch as well. No Ice Punch though. So Orlando is at least leaning Terra Blast, or more likely just Acro to pressure it from Hawlucha. I feel like Helping Hand plus Hawlucha could probably do a considerable amount of damage, especially if I have Sword of Ruin up. Yeah, Masquerade Intimidate, Fungus Redirection. I think... Does Valiant get Sacred Sword? I'm probably running Special. Valiant does not get Sacred Sword. Just because Urshifu's Special Defense is so much worse. But, yeah, not a guarantee. Yeah, Cockle, maybe Flaffy isn't the most real of Pokemon, but certainly there's a lot of options on there. Yeah, I think Duot is probably one of my low tiers that's coming this game, because it is, I think, the bulkiest of them. Is Ampi coming? I think it's possible Ampi doesn't come. I think Ampi does come, though. So what am I saying I'm dropping? That is a good question. So I do kind of want to bring Duot. I think I'm bringing Chien-Pao Chi-Yu because it's Chien-Pao and Chi-Yu, right? They're kind of like what the team is drafted around. Do we think Lando is good here? So they do have 3 ground immunities. One of them is quite a good ground immunity. I don't believe I have access to Gravity. Slash, Deck Search, LC, Gravity. I don't have any of those perks, so I do not have access to Gravity unless randomly one of my fully evolves does, which would probably be you, because you have all the weird moves. And then, what else we've got here? Yeah, we've got Glim. I could bring Rowlet for Tailwind. I believe Rowlet has Tailwind. Rowlet does not have Tailwind. Why did I think it had Tailwind? So there are a bunch of Little Cup Pokemon I could have gone with Tailwind, but instead I got Rowlet, which does not have Tailwind. I don't know why I got Rowlet. Was it Bullet Seed? Was Bullet Seed the reason why? It doesn't... Oh no, it does have Bullet Seed. Maybe Bullet Seed was the reason why. I don't remember. I think I may have wanted it to help break water types, so I picked Rowlet. Renowned water type counter, Rowlet. I do want something slower than Armor Rouge, right? So is Glim good here? So Glim is pretty bad into this. It's not great into this. It's pretty good into this. It's not great into this, not great into this. Pretty bad into that. I think it may be Glim that stays on the bench here. Not for Rowlet though. For Duat. EVO. And then all the other mons are Lando and Ambi. Certainly this 5-mon core. Quite something, quite something, quite something. Now, am I bringing Air Balloon so that I can click Earthquake? I think I might be bringing Air Balloon so I can click Earthquake. Earthquake isn't boosted by Sheer Force, which is obviously mildly annoying, but I think that's fine. Ground resists again, so I can just sort of go Earth Power, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. I think obviously they can Terrastalize around that. No Terrastal resist both because they don't have a Levitate mon. But obviously Brock is like the random type, you know, not necessarily a good one. Now, if I'm trying to take hits from their team the best, I would like to go Terra Dark, because I can live Wicked Blow and Expanding Force. Though I'm already pretty Dark heavy, so maybe that's not a great idea. But I feel like Lando's type is otherwise okay into it. Like, the other thing would be considering picking up a type that resists flying for Hawlucha, which are, what, Electric, Steel, and Rock. I don't think Terra Rock is that good here. Pardon me if that is a controversial take. I think it's probably Terra Dark of the options. Yeah, I'd almost rather run a neutral ability. I think it might be like minus special attack, with the idea just being that Lando can... probably still threaten Urshifu pretty well with... no, it definitely needs something. In fact, it needs quite a bit of something. Right, no, that something is Beads of Ruin, right? Now, if we go back to Timid, not Timid, Jolly. I might have to drop one of my defenses, which in this matchup is going to be my special defense. Probably should still put the Force Attack here. This way, with Chi-Yu up, I can reliably KO Urshifu with Earth Power. Reliably is probably an exaggeration. I can KO Urshifu with Earth Power. Obviously, there are many sets that they could run, which would limit my ability to do that. Now, well, Chien-Pao's definitely got to be Terra Ghost, right? Chi-Yu may not be Terra Ghost. I may go with Terra Psychic, with the idea being that I maintain that Expanding Force resist. But I don't know if that makes that much sense. Because then I'm still resisting fighting. Probably not taking the fighting move super well, though. Yes, Chi-Yu, Funny Poke, Duat. So let's think about what Duat wants besides min speed. Is it physical defense or special defense here? Okay. Did you get schooled now? No. I could run physical, but the special attack is just that much better, right? But I need a strong water type move. Which I think is making me lean towards wanting to run the other end. Do you get focus? You do. Okay. Not that I'm thinking I run focus, but it was just a curiosity. Detected, I think, is definitely winding up on the set somewhere. I could do Encore. just like Ice Beam, Hydro, Encore. Encore is good tech against Trick Room for like your anti-Trick Room poke to run, because they will generally not, like, if you're running slower than their Trick Room setter, then their Trick Room setter, you can force them to click Trick Room again and reverse Trick Room, which obviously is less relevant if you have a good Trick Room check than if you have a bad Trick Room check, like I do in this situation. I think it's probably the Fizz Def I need more of, but I also want to live Expanding Force, so I need both of them quite a bit. But yeah, if I'm trying to use this to check Trick Room, I would like it not to die as much or as easily. So Chi-Yu is probably Scarf, because it means that there's a broader range of speed control I can do that is effective. I might... No, you don't get Icy Wind. I don't know, is this Pokemon? I don't know. I'm hearing a range of thoughts around Ambipom recently, and I can certainly see all of the arguments. None of them are super persuasive to me at this point. I'm like looking at Ambipom, I'm like, wow, this Pokemon is really bad. I think it's probably better than Berserker here. Like, it is still using double hit, which is pretty bad. And then it just doesn't have other great technician options. Let's just look at power and go to 60. What's the normal resist as well, I should consider? Sliggoo and that guy. And Cockle. So honestly, it seems like Taunt is probably the better check. Because I don't think Low Kick is going to be particularly effective in this matchup as a check to Goodra. So Iron Valiant's probably Speed Booster here. I mean, it could just be the classic Dazzling Moonblast CC. The Fairy matchup is pretty good though. And CC's not actually helping at all. Dazzling is still, I think, coming. Knock isn't awful. It's not amazing, though. I could bring White Guard. I think I'm going to be bluffing White Guard more than actually running it, though. I feel like that's probably the call here. I really quite like Protect. I could run Icy Wind. Icy Wind makes the Scarf Chi-Yu more consistent as well. The fighting matchup isn't really that much better. So if I go... I could do Dazzling Aura and then go Terra Water with Liquidation. This mon just has every move, by the way. Just in case you weren't sure, if it has a move, it probably does. Like, generally a good assumption. Can I make it live Hawlucha? With Terra. Yes. Quite easily and safely. What about with Helping Hand? Right, it's the special defense that's quite bad. So 60, but if we go back to here, like 1244. And then we're just going to minus the special defense because we think we die to everything anyways, right? So it's not that relevant. Yeah, Tingling, Liquidation, and Aura Sphere was the idea. And then I think we'll go Wide Guard. I don't know. No, I think it's Protect. Yeah, am I going to change my mind all the time? Yes. Am I going to regret what I bring into the game, in the actual game? Probably also yes. But I think it's, yeah, just a attack here. Pow. Can't be Sash because I already have one. It could be the Air Balloon set. all I'm saying is it could be the air balloon set. I might bring Terra Flying, like, actually, because it's not a terrible Terra Blast option here, and it does give me the fighting resist. So we're thinking Heat Wave, we're thinking Overheat, we're thinking Dark Pulse, and we're thinking Terra Blast. And then I can also then have it next to EQ Lando safely. It does mean that I won't have access to the benefits of their terrain, which isn't, you know, my favorite, but sometimes you have to make decisions, and those decisions come with upsides and downsides. Urshifu, Jolly. I wish the level 50 button didn't just work on blank sets. So we're trying to run above 164, which, congratulations, we have done. I can just remove the defenses there. Probably still not taking it particularly well. I want to look at the Terra Flying. I am going super blind at this point. There we go. Oh, that's level 100, great. Oh, that's with Helping Hand. Okay. So the CC is not KOing, which is cool. I mean, it's not taking much to KO. So if Sword of Ruin is up, am I dying? With my incredible 20 HP? The answer is probably yes. That's if they're choice banded though, which is unlikely. And if they are choice banded, they may be adamant. Obviously, the Tailwind is not amazing. Yeah, so how are we feeling about this matchup at this point? Do I have, right, I still need to do, I think it is the Air Balloon Chien-Pao, simply because it is. And yeah, Terra Ghost. We also want Chien-Pao to live Acrobatics from... Okay, cool, it just does, still. Great. Maybe still want to live the Helping Hand one. That's more defense investment though. But I don't need that much speed. I still need a decent bit of speed for Talonflame. I'm just going to pull Talonflame on so I know what it is I'm trying to... 195, so I want to hit 196. This just means that like a Fake Out plus Chien-Pao double up can actually stop Tailwind going up. I don't expect it to in practice, but having that opportunity is at least like a point of pressure I can apply. Yes, Ice resists. Crunch is pretty gosh dang good into them, and then I bring Sacred Sword in the last slot. I could bring Ice Shard. I could definitely go Ice Shard instead. I kind of like Ice Shard. And then I think it's something like this. Though we see how that does into the Hawlucha set. Why is it 55? Oh, because I accidentally turned off Unburden and not the item. So 64. Yeah, I mean that's gonna help. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good shift. Lando can be crept down to 1 point faster than Chi-Yu. Not going to bother creeping down Abby, it's Sash. And here we go.
Hello. Hello? You hear me?
I can. Which showdown account are you on?
Yeah, I'll just go on to Ryanogiggs.
11?
Yeah. Ryanogiggs.
And, how are you doing? Welcome to this incredible Mancini the Amazing Syncast match. I am sure that you'll be as wowed by Litwick as I will be by Flaffy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I'm sure that your best 6 just aren't coming. Absolutely.
What do you think are my best 6? Before we hit team preview, before I click the challenge button, what do you think are my best 6?
Okay, so I just done a quick little breakdown of the team, and when I done it, I literally got rid of every single mon except for Chien-Pao, Chi-Yu, Iron Valiant,
oh wow,
oh my god, Landorus, Glabora, and Apom's evolved form. That's
Ambipom.
Yeah.
Okay, that is. You'll be interested to see team preview then.
Oh, I will.
I mean, it's mostly right. I don't know if that's the thing. What 6 do I think you'll bring? I mean, basically just the top 6, right?
Which of the 7 do you not think I will bring?
Foong.
I will not bring.
But it could be Sliku, or you could just not bring Trick Room, which is also possible.
Let's see.
I mean, if there's no Talon Flame, I feel okay. We'll see.
Let's go.
So I'm definitely bringing the 6 that I think are best in this matchup, which are, I think I have 7 Pokemon for the record.
Yeah. That's fair.
I think you have 8. I just don't know if this is Masquerade's matchup or not.
Oh my god.
Sliku drops.
That's an Oshawott.
That is not an Oshawott.
That is not an Oshawott, that's a Duot.
It says it on the screen.
Believe it or not, I actually completed the Pokedex today, the Kitakami Pokedex, once I saw Jay do it, so my head's a little bit fried after catching 150 Pokemon, so...
Right, sure, I'll pretend we can give you that excuse.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
I have many temptations, but I think I'll go with this one.
I also have many temptations, but I'm not sure what's the best one to go for. I'll do this for the first one. Let's
one
just see.
One of your Pokemon is pretty bad for me. Okay.
Okay, this is fine.
Oh, I forgot to set Terrors on one of my guys.
Yeah. I forgot to do something as well.
Just something?
Just something.
I mean, at least you're not in a focus, right?
Yeah, you see, this is the problem with making things in 20 minutes. Okay.
Is you meant to be in a focus?
No, it wasn't, but one of my 2 mons was supposed to have Trick Room that doesn't. So, look, we'll see where this goes, Or maybe I'm playing up to it.
I mean, we'll see.
No, I forgot Taunt is a thing.
Taunt is a thing. Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay, we'll get there. This is fine. This is completely fine.
I really said I forgot Taunt is a thing.
I've done this. I played one of those speed tours, and I spent 20 minutes making the funniest muck Scovillain teams play one of my friends. And I mean, he was out at the beach, so I was just yeah, I had 30 minutes to make it. He had 5, and I just completely forgot Taunt was a thing, and it ruined my whole game. And he won in 5 minutes. I couldn't wait to play the game. Sad times.
I think this is very funny, by the way.
Forgot
that
Taunt was a thing
again. 2 turns in a row. I was in prep. I was I could run low kick for that one mon, or I could run Taunt.
Let's see. This is a.
Oh my gosh, the helmet, and it's still taking 1 million.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I knew that I was doing so much damage, I would have just gone for the damage initially.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
I have my suspicions about what you can do here. Oh, I forgot to put the fucking ability on.
This is why you don't draft in 20 minutes, or team build in 20 minutes.
So, people on YouTube, this is the ability I meant to run, and it is pretty convenient in this matchup. I have many temptations.
Give in to them. No.
Okay, you are Scarf. Okay.
Outplayed.
The news is good. Okay, I thought Ice Spinner was the one that wasn't a contact move, but it's Icicle Crash. Yeah, so when I said I forgot to set Terra on a Pokemon, Chien-Pao wasn't that one.
Yeah. I get that now, I get that. Do you know what? I think I lost this game when I looked turn 1 and saw that I had Follow Me, but not Trick Room.
Oh, you had Trick Room on Indeedee. No, you did have Indeedee.
Yeah.
Trick Room on Indeedee.
But it just didn't have an Armourouge. That's what I went for turn 1, wasn't it? Oh, you can't see. Oh, yeah, you can see. Okay. You know.
Yep. Look at that raw Fizz Def in EVO Light investment.
Look, 80%. This is, you know, if you're learning anything from the channel today, it's don't underestimate EV-Light mons. I came in here laughing.
It just took 80%! That's really bad!
I came in here laughing at Duo. And what to do? I laughed in Urshifu's face. Okay. How do I do things now?
It didn't even.
This is a great question.
It didn't even get to hit the Urshifu. I did have an alternative team build which was meant to deal with that sort of idea. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Thank you. Yes, this is the thing I was hoping for.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see it.
I could have gone for the play. Huh? So you're telling me I could have gone for the play?
You could have went for, I was giving it to you. You were saying, you were dangling in front of me and I was like, do you know what, for the fans, for Electrics fans all over the world, let them make that play. And, you know.
I didn't make it. I didn't make it. It's simply a lack of will. A lack of conviction.
Sad times. Yeah, that's a move.
Flying press.
Does kill? No, does not kill. That's something alright.
Flying press.
Okay. Flying press. The go. Okay.
Isn't flying press just worse than running literally any other fighting or flying type move?
No. No, I don't think so, man. No.
Okay. If you don't think so, then it mustn't be.
No. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Okay, so if I do this...
I have a number of plays.
You got a number of plays of what you're gonna do.
I'm considering a few things, but I think this is the play. Oh, okay. That wasn't what I expected you to go for. How much does Duo take?
Oh my god.
50. It takes a whole 50, dude. This mon is definitely a Pokemon that exists in this format. I swear.
No, I'm so stupid.
What are you stupid for?
Because I just did not put the right moves on my mons. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
All right,
We'll live.
So Umbrage didn't click anything last game. Let's look at that damage into Duat. So you're not Specs. So you are like Twisted Spoon? Or is this... No,
Maybe.
Like Twisted Spoon?
That's some good intuition.
Well, you did numbers that... Like, I mean, you could be... What's the 1.1x move? Item?
The what?
The
1.1x?
Wise Glasses?
Oh. Guess you'll just have to find out.
Oh, it just died. Okay. Well, if I knew you were going for that, I would have just detected with Duat and then had the slowest mon in the field and still lost.
That's Pokemon. You're not supposed to know what your opponent does. That's like half the fun,
Half the
half the battle.
Half the battle. Oh man, this is Jova.
Maybe a little.
Getting punished for this decision. If I had made a slightly different decision, which I did consider, then it wasn't necessarily Jova, it just was most likely Jova.
I kind of
not with the claim.
But, you know.
If I was AV,
Maybe. What, are you AV?
no, if you couldn't tell from dying.
Sounds like a problem. Sounds like a you problem.
It does sound like a me problem.
Alright, there's the balloon popped. 1-1.
Did you pop the balloon last game? No.
No. I'd left it there. I look too happy.
That's fair.
Okay. My question now is, how do you deal with this?
I thought your question was going to be, what's the deal with airline food?
What is the deal with airline food? Am I right?
What's the deal with airline food?
Okay.
I did bring prep, which specifically checks some of the prep that you bought, which is funny, because I was like playing around it specifically, but it hasn't eventuated yet because of how game 1 went and then how game 2 went. Okay. Yeah, so that was the prep.
You are Scarf. Oh, fuck off! Sorry, forgot to say. Oh, I didn't even click
Dude, you
Trick
crit
Room.
me!
What?
That's so rude! Why would you do that? That's like really impolite.
I'm so like.
Yeah,
I
not
don't
only
even
my
know
Scarf,
what's going
I
on at
brought
this
Scarf
stage.
Terrablast specifically for this matchup.
I'm so confused. I thought I clicked Trick Room there, but look, it's.
I mean, if you had,
That
I would
was
be in a
slightly
better
better?
position.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel too bad for you being in a better position, you know?
Yeah, this is Jover.
Well, that was the drink.
No.
So that's how you do it. I finally won one. That's how you do it. All you need is Chien-Pao. It is the greatest combination of all time.
Oh yeah.
So this is why I'm Airballoon.
Ah. Physical Landorus makes sense.
No, not exactly.
Semi-physical Landorus. Makes sense.
Well, I wanted it to work with both of them. Yes, so I thought Glamora was absolutely terrible, and based on the exact prep that you brought, wow, Glamora's absolutely... Oh my god, it didn't
Wow,
die.
that lived?
It didn't die.
That's crazy. Oh, I love it.
Trick Room.
Yeah, I don't know what... I didn't mean to bring Protect on Indeedee. That was supposed to be Helping Hand. And then I was supposed to run... I don't know. I can sit here and make all the excuses. I was just outplayed.
Simply outplayed and outprepped. It's actually not good for me. I mean, at this point, you know, if you bring it back, I wouldn't be 1,000,000% shocked. I'd be pretty shocked, right? I'd definitely be a bit surprised.
Who was the fourth in the back? Duo?
No, Chien-Pao.
Oh.
Duo was meant to counter Trick Room, but then it wasn't in Trick Room at any point.
Yeah, Duo's brought the counter Trick Room, but yeah, I forgot to bring Trick Room, so that was a... Well, I brought Trick Room on 1-mon.
Ambipom was the Trick Room counter. Dude, Ambipom did okay. You know, maybe I've been talking about, it's like, Jace, I think, said in like hearing things like, Ambipom's got to be better than Persian. I'm like, is it better than Persian? Because honestly, its move pool is awful, but double hit is okay.
Yeah.
It's nice having a strong normal type. I did the same thing with Tauros. Obviously, that one was better when I could run Intimidate, because that's a very good ability. But Fake Out's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Even in this matchup, Fake Out was fine.
Oh, yeah. Like, Fake Out was so important, in my opinion. Well, even, like you saw there, against a team that had Slice Spam, like Psychic Terrain.
I did have Ice Spinner to help.
Yeah, those help. But, yeah, like, that was something that, when I drafted last season, I didn't have, and I missed hugely. So I made sure... For my newest season, that I got a good Fake Out user. Well, good is maybe not the best word, but
good as a loaded term.
Yeah, got a Rita. Nice and cheap and cheerful. Big fan.
Yeah. So, broadly speaking, yeah, what did you feel about the sync draft?
I actually, okay, so I thought going into the sync draft, I wasn't a fan, but I thought it looked kind of funny to do because it was new and, like, you know, like new shiny toy syndrome. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Sounds like fun. Haven't drafted in a while, so, you know. And I actually really enjoyed it, and I would really recommend it. Even if a league were to only try it for one season and just figure it out yourself, because I think it helped a few different things in my opinion, and one of them was kind of like, at the moment with draft, I feel like there's a advantage for top heavy teams. I'm just seeing it in draft leagues across the board, like top heavy teams doing a lot better. I don't think it completely eradicated stuff like that, but I think, you know, like if you really want them on in the first turn, like, you know, Iron Hands went for like 33 points, you know.
30.
Oh, 30, but it's still a lot of points. Like,
and you didn't get to use it, right?
Yeah, I know. I used this team twice.
Well, sorry.
I used this team twice, and I didn't use the other two even once. So yeah, but it was fun to make. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, if, you know, going forward, if any league wanted to try this, like, you know, it would get my approval. As I said, I think it's quite fun.
Pass me your paste.
Also, it's...
Did you want to pass me your paste so I can just have it on screen?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I was literally doing that when you had asked me.
Cool.
I'll talk you through it in a second. Yeah, so I think as well, like, I'm literally at the drafting stage at the moment, and at times it can be like, oh, maybe I'm just a little impatient, etc. But like at times it could just feel like it goes on forever. But if this felt like it gave people enough time, and if it didn't feel like one person was, like, you know, dragging it on for so long.
I wonder why you didn't feel like one person was dragging on for so long.
Because I was the one dragging it along.
No, so I will say, all four of us had points where we were the last person to pick. It's just
I
it
just had a
happened
few
to
more.
it happened to Keith once. It happened to me once. It happened to Jay twice, and then it happened to you 7 times.
Yeah, it was a long week of work. I was
It was.
meetings, and then running to the bathroom for 20 minutes to draft for 4 teams, and then coming back out and joining like other meetings. So, and I don't mean like at home.
Fine.
I was like on client site, like in and out with financial directors, and also it was just like, yeah, just give me 2 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
Iron Hands. It was a fun week though. I have to say, I definitely enjoyed it. I don't know if you can see my pace now.
No, I've got it
I
open.
can just like,
Yeah.
so
Acrobatic,
you know,
flying press, acrobatics, encore, protect.
yeah. So
Man,
it's speed. 4 speed is 130.
So you know the flying press can't hit Pokemon that are like ghost type, right?
I do.
I think. Is that true? I think that's true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay. So what's the
But,
value
like-
of it over running like Drain Punch or CC? I defaulted Drain Punch because you have no speed investment, which means my Valiant was faster if you did get the boost.
I think it was flying press is like 100 base power. I'm pretty sure.
Is it? It might be. Obviously, Drain
let
Punch
me
is lower,
double
but
check that
CC
you
is
have it here.
higher.
Yeah, it's 100 power accuracy. Or sorry, it's 100 power, 95% accuracy. So I was
95
like, yeah.
accuracy? Oh my gosh. I did
Yeah,
not
but
realize its accuracy was
100%
low.
power.
I did consider bringing
yeah,
gravity, and then I realized only Lando had it. I didn't have a way to make Lando set gravity.
I love Lando Gravity. I'm actually like, there's a PC coming up soon, and I'm thinking of bringing like a Lando Gravity team. And
It's pretty
just
strong.
Hypnose and stuff. It's fun.
You're going to be bringing the bad Lando, though, not the fun Lando.
Sorry, you cut out there for a second. What'd you say?
I'm assuming you mean the bad Lando, not the fun Lando.
Oh yeah, the bad Lando, 100%. The, you know, the one that looks a little sassier, not the one that looks a bit angrier. The one that has gravity.
They both have gravity?
No. Does Lando? Oh wait, that makes sense. I didn't know Lando. Oh.
Don't they have the exact same learn sets? Like,
Maybe,
normally
there's
the
no
only
way to find
reason
out.
different forms, like, of ones that you can change in-game have different moves is if they have, like, a signature move which swaps between them. Like, if you have a Rotom Wash with Hydro Pump and then you turn into a Rotom Cut, the Hydro Pump turns into Leaf Storm.
Oh, it does have gravity. I just have never seen it. Oh, it's probably just because the Sandseer Storm set, or yeah, because that's not fully.
I
active
forgot
because
about
it's
that
from
move!
Yeah, it's a pretty good move.
I just ran Earth Power. I mean, I ran Earthquake as well, which was funny.
And
The
it
idea
has-
was I could Chien-Pao and Earthquake around the like Trick Room lead, but then the Trick Room lead wasn't effective, so I didn't have to.
Yeah,
I
so
did
the
need
ban
Chien-Pao to
turn
KO.
1 was follow me Trick Room, and then I clicked on and realized I didn't have Trick Room on the set, so I was like, okay, that was turn 1. But if you look, the thing about Armor Edge 60 speed, it's 103 speed, so in Tailwind
Yeah.
outspeeds Chien-Pao Jolly by 1, and then under Trick Room it's also pretty slow, so
It wasn't
That was,
underspeeding Duot.
yeah, I don't think Duo.
I drafted Rowlet for Tailwind. It doesn't have Tailwind. I don't know why I drafted Rowlet. I think I must have... Was that the one where I drafted a Pokemon you already had, and then I had to change it quickly? I know
Maybe.
that did happen at one point. No, it was Carkol.
Yeah.
So I think that was a different Pokemon.
But I was a
yes.
real G, and I just kept it like hush hush in the private DM,
So,
so no.
Duot was supposed to be Shell Armor?
And what was it?
Just
Oh, that would
Tauren.
have been pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't have been great, because as we saw, I would have still been 2-hit killed by Wicked Blow from Scarf.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you are slow as hell on a Shifu.
Yeah, well, it's exactly enough to be faster than
Oh, you were Sarasite.
Chien-Pao. So,
But yes, all I'm saying
I was
is
gonna try
my
and do-
Valiant would have been the fastest, like, with Tailwind up, so it's faster than your Hawlucha with Unburden, and it was faster than your Armarouge and Tailwind.
no,
And-
it's not.
No, it's not?
Nope.
Did I
It's
calc wrong?
Wait, did I calc wrong? How
It's possible.
How fast is our Valiant with
So you were 0 speed. I didn't, when I say calc wrong, I didn't calc.
Okay,
I was
let's
just
see.
It's a speed type.
Oh,
It's
I'm
literally
4
a speed type.
Wait, what? I'm
They-
4 speed, so I think I'm 1.
Oh, you're 4
ahead,
speed?
no?
No, you're right, you're 4 speed.
Yeah.
I thought that was defense.
Yeah.
You were actually 2
So that
ahead,
was,
because it's doubled speed.
Yeah. So
Well,
that,
you know.
that's what the
That's
the
cool.
plan was there.
I honestly read that as Force per Def because I'm just used to seeing like Force per Def at the end of things.
Yeah.
I like how you didn't have Fungus fully invested. Just that, like, who needs 4 HP? You lived the Terror Blast anyways, right?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I have Fungus now in a league, and I'm looking forward to using it. So seeing that got me like pretty excited. It's you see like these bulky Eviolite mons, just.
I think your bulky Eviolite mon showed to be more bulky than mine. Yeah.
Yeah, even without the 4.
Yeah, thank you for your time. It was a good bit of fun. Thanks everyone for watching. It's been fun doing this. I might figure out what I'm doing for the rest of my draft thing while I'm waiting for any league that I'm in to sort of start up. I may do one with my last remaining team for this. But honestly, it was fun using this Giga top end team, even if maybe not all the top end mons were as good on some of the other teams. And definitely something to think about the sync draft is the fact that you have to buy every Pokemon that you draft, and maybe you don't want them all to be Spidops.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone, and goodbye.